But, you know, Obama went 2 years ago, and Panetta went before the Congress and said, we get our authority from the UN and NATO. We can launch wars whenever we want. And the Congress is like, excuse me? That's a violation of the Constitution. Why not? They've already violated everything else with the NSA and the Patriot Act and the NDAA and all the power grabbing and all that. Well, they're the feds. I mean, they got guns. I mean, they got big badges. I mean, let's kiss their butts immediately. Saw the new Muppet movie, you know, where the FBI guy keeps pulling out bigger badges with the Interpol. And then pretty soon they get a delivery. It was a pretty bad movie, but that part was funny. I took my kids to it. Pulls out a giant badge, you know, bigger than he is. And I think Joe Banister, he says he has a joke photo for. It's not a joke about him and his family, but it's you know, to point out that they just worship this image of the badge and the uniform. Well, then worship the Nazis then. They had some of the best looking uniforms I've ever seen. That's why they were made by Hugo Boss. And I guess that's why they had Hugo Boss do the Star Wars uniforms, same company, for the Imperial officers. So it looks scary and authoritative. I mean, if a uniform's all that matters, should the Nazis rule the earth? They had the best uniforms ever. Seen an SS officer's uniform? It poses a lot of power. But I'm not going to wear one because I don't accept their ideology. It's ridiculous, ladies and gentlemen, and the uniform of hard-working American ranchers and the American flags and the horses and the good-looking people and the militia there with their guns, those feds didn't know what to do with people in their own costumes. Because the whole world is a stage, each of us play as opponent. It's time for Americans to take back the flag and the Culpeper flag and the cowboy hat and the images of freedom, or whatever the image of freedom is that resonates with you, V for Vendetta, whatever. Because we are the people. We are the authority, not the big giant government buildings and the helicopters and the Air Force Ones and Marine Ones and